I know you played there at Valley. We kind of touched on that a little while, and you came here to Wheelersburg. How did those years at Valley prepare you for Wheelersburg?
Honestly, like with boys, the speed of play is like completely different, and it's a lot more aggressive too. So like whenever I started playing with girls, like it's kind of easier in a way. Like the game's a little bit slower, so I feel like that contributed to our success a lot.
And I know you come here at Wheelersburg. Was there ever a learning curve for you to kind of get along with the girls, or did it just work from day one?
Honestly, it worked from day one. Like the girls are great, and like they were really accepting. Like it was really easy to come in, and I played indoor with them too. Like before I came here, so I already knew some of the people.
I've kind of wondered this all season. I know you have like the little signature move that you do.
Yeah.
And it looks like Lindley's kind of mastered it a little bit too. So how long did that take for you guys to get that down?
I don't know. I mean, like honestly, like it's so automatic for me now. Like I don't even think about it. It's just it works every time.
Yeah,
honestly,
it really does.
It really does. And like people always say, like she only has one move. And I'm like, well, I mean, it works. So I'm like, why not keep doing it?
Yeah, if you can't stop it, I mean, keep going to it, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you were all SOC in boys soccer. Is that right? I mean,
Yeah.
what's that like for you to do that?
It was really cool. I mean, I'm out there and we're getting our awards and stuff. I'm like the only girl. It was kind of funny, but I mean, it was really an honor. Like to be able to compete with boys, I feel like that. I'm really proud of that, honestly.
And I know at Valley, you had to play a lot of soccer there because of the size of their team. It's not as big as maybe some of the other schools, and I know that really prepared you. We talked about it just a few minutes ago. What was it like, though, to go from Valley to Wheelersburg and to be on a team with all girls?
It's really different. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, I can kind of relate more to the girls and the guys. Like, obviously, that's a given. So, I mean, I feel like I had more of a close-knit relationship here, and that just made our team stronger, I think.
And I know we kind of talked about it before we started filming. You played indoor soccer and travel soccer as well. What did that do for your career to kind of make you better? And what would you say to girls that are from the area that might be interested or looking into doing that?
I say you should definitely do it. Like, it keeps your skills like nice and sharp. Like, and indoor especially. Like a lot of the times, like futsal, for example, it's like on a flat surface. So like you have to be quicker and stuff. And then like when you go to grass, it's like it's easier to master your skills. And I think that really helps, especially like just if you only play in the school season, like you kind of lose your thing a little bit. So I think it's good to play year round.
And I know they've got the futsal over on the west side now. Are you going to do any of that?
I might. I'm not sure yet. I usually just play in Piketon in Chillicothe, but I might look into it.
What are your thoughts on, I know this is your first year at Wheelersburg, last year, of course, obviously you're a senior. What are your thoughts on just how the season went for the Pirates?
I think we did really well. Like, for me, like coming in, like I said, like we all just clicked automatically, and I think our team like did very well. Like we all passed well. It wasn't just like kind of like we played kickball like a lot of teams around here do, and we clicked really well. And I think as a team that contributed to our season a lot. So.
And you know, it's a program that's only 4 years old. What do you think the program has in store for the future?
I mean, if it's only been 4 years and they've achieved as much as they have, I think they'll be very successful in the future.
So kind of wrapping up your high school career now, what are your thoughts on how you played in high school and like in indoor soccer as well, just your career over the last 4 years or so?
It's been very nonstop, and I think a big part of that has been amazing. Like the whole experience, like it's not just soccer. Like I've made so many friends from everywhere, and it's taught me like to be more disciplined and everything. So I mean, it's been a great ride.
Has it ever been hard for you as a student to try and balance playing soccer so much and school as well?
Yeah, it's been very difficult. Like I told you earlier, like I played travel ball up in Columbus, so like it was kind of hard to make that 2.5-hour drive like 3-4 times a week and then keep up with my schooling. But that's where like it disciplines you. Like you have to learn to set certain priorities with your school and family and friends and sports. So I think it's really a good experience, and it teaches you a lot.
I know we talked a little bit about your school and where you're committed to. Can you just talk a little bit about that and what you're hoping to major in and stuff in college?
Oh yeah, I'm going to Limestone University in South Carolina, and I'm planning on majoring in chemistry and using my degree to further as a career in toxicology.
Wow. You think you'll be able to play soccer after college, or?
I'm hoping, but I mean, I've come to the realization that soccer is not always going to be there, and it's really important to put your education first. So, I mean, I hope to, but if not, I mean, I had a great ride, so I'm not complaining at all.
I know you kind of talked about it a little bit. How would you say soccer has prepared you for the real world?
It's like I've said, it teaches you to put your priorities and like just straighten your priorities. Like you got to make sure that you're well kept, you're organized, and you have your priorities straight. Because, I mean, you can't just play soccer. Like you got to make sure everything around in your life is in order to.
So I'm kind of curious, how did you fall in love with the game of soccer? Did you always just have a thing for it when you were younger?
It's actually really funny. I remember, I think I was like in first grade, and Kevin Powell was actually my first coach, like in rec league. And I mean, I didn't really fall in love with it then, but like 2 years later, I started playing futsal at the Y. And my dad told me, like, I didn't even touch the ball once. And he asked me if I liked it when I came off, and I said I loved it. And like ever since then, I haven't stopped. I played year round, and I quit all my other extracurricular activities, and it's just I fell in love with it almost immediately.
So it's always just been soccer then?
Yeah, I've never played any other sport.
Wow.
I mean, sometimes I wish I did, but I mean, I'm not complaining at all, honestly.
So is there ever a time that you take a break from soccer in the summer maybe, or?
No, I really never do. Like, I train with a bunch of my friends. We always work out and stuff, and then in the past I've gone to like ID camps and stuff like that just to get some more exposure. So, like, my mind's always on soccer.
I know you talked a little bit about it, some of the relationships and friendships you've made. What about here at Wheelersburg? I know you and Lindley seem to have a connection there on the field. Do you have any other friends on the field there?
Absolutely. Libby Miller, the three of us really became friends, like, in the preseason because we played indoor and stuff together. And honestly, I'm close with almost everyone on the team. Like I said, we're such a tight-knit group, and even at school, we talk, like, every day at school, all of us do, so it's really nice.
What does it mean to you to be a Wheelersburg Pirate?
I mean, they have a lot of pride, and they deserve it. I mean, you can see, like, in the school, all the trophies they've earned. And something I've noticed since I've come here is every sport, everyone works hard. Like, they want to put the work in, and you don't see that a lot. Like, some people just do it for fun or to hang out with their friends, and that's a big part of it, but they truly want to get better, and I respect that.
What are you hoping for in your college career on the soccer field?
I mean, it's really hard to start, like, of course, like, going in your freshman year, but, like, I'm hoping to get minutes, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get that.
Have you set any goals for yourself?
Not yet, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's really cliche, but I just want to get better because I know I can, and, like, going to that next level at a college level, it's just, I know that they're there to make you better, make you stronger, and that's something that I really want to do.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot with this one. Favorite memory in your soccer career in high school?
Probably winning districts. It was such a good feeling. Like, I'd never experienced that before, and it was so fun to share it with all my friends, and I don't know, it was such a great feeling. And we deserved it too. We worked so hard going into that game. So.
What do you think you're going to miss the most about your high school days here at Wheelersburg?
The relationships. Like, I've just come so close with so many people so quick, and honestly, some of the relationships I've made are even closer than ones I've had for years. It's honestly like family.